Ever wondered how Afghanistan, a country often in the news, has evolved over the centuries? Nestled in the heart of Asia, Afghanistan boasts a strategic location that has made it a coveted prize for many empires throughout history. Its rugged, mountainous terrain, vast deserts and fertile valleys have been home to civilizations dating back to the Bronze Age, over 5,000 years ago. The earliest evidence of human civilization in Afghanistan comes from the city of Mundigak, a site that bears testament to the Indus Valley civilization. The people of Mundigak lived in well-organized, fortified towns, showcasing an early form of urban planning and intricate pottery that hints at a vibrant culture. As centuries rolled on, Afghanistan found itself at the crossroads of numerous empires. The Achaemenid Empire, under the rule of Cyrus the Great, was one of the first to leave its mark on the region. This Persian empire, one of the largest the world has ever seen, stretched from the Mediterranean Sea to the Indus River, integrating Afghanistan into a vast network of trade and culture. Following the Achaemenids, the Maurya Empire from ancient India expanded its influence into Afghanistan. Under the reign of the famed Emperor Ashoka, Buddhism flourished, and the region became a melting pot of Greek, Persian and Indian cultures. The Greco-Bactrian kingdom, founded by Diodotus, a former satrap of the Seleucid Empire, further enriched this cultural blend. Its fusion of Greek and Eastern cultures is best exemplified in the unique art form known as Greco-Buddhist art, which influenced the development of Buddhist art throughout Asia. So from the Bronze Age to the Greco-Bactrian kingdom, Afghanistan's early history was a dynamic tapestry of cultures and empires, each leaving its unique imprint. The landscape of this rugged nation bears the marks of these past civilizations, a testament to its rich and varied history. And thus, Afghanistan's early history was marked by a constant shift of powers, painting a vibrant, diverse cultural tapestry. But what happened when Islam made its way into Afghanistan in the 7th century? The Islamic conquest of Afghanistan began in the mid-7th century, under the rule of the Umayyad Caliphate. The Arabs, armed with a new faith and a mission to spread it, were able to penetrate the region's formidable mountain ranges and high-altitude plateaus. The process was gradual, though. It wasn't a swift takeover, but rather a slow absorption of Islamic culture and religion over several centuries. Islam's introduction into Afghanistan had a profound impact on its society and culture. It brought about a paradigm shift in the religious landscape of the region, transitioning from a predominantly Buddhist and Hindu society to a largely Muslim one. This shift didn't just affect religious practices, but also had significant influences on art, architecture, literature, and the overall social fabric of the region. As the centuries rolled on, Afghanistan became a hub of Islamic learning and culture, with cities like Herat and Balkh becoming renowned centers of knowledge and scholarship. A unique blend of Persian, Turkic, and Arab influences shaped the cultural tapestry of the region, giving rise to a distinct Afghan Islamic identity. However, the tranquility of this era was disrupted in the 13th century, with the arrival of a new and formidable force, the Mongols. Under the leadership of Genghis Khan, the Mongols swept across Central Asia, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Afghanistan was not spared from this devastation. Cities were razed, populations decimated, and the region's cultural and economic life was brought to a near standstill. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, Afghanistan proved to be resilient. The Mongol invasion, while destructive, also led to a period of cultural synthesis. Mongol, Turkic and Persian influences melded together with the existing Islamic culture, further enriching the cultural tapestry of Afghanistan. These invasions further shaped Afghanistan, a melting pot of cultures, religions and languages. Did you know Afghanistan was a pivotal chess piece in the Great Game between the British and Russian empires in the 19th century? That's right, this landlocked nation was caught in an intense rivalry between two superpowers of the time. The British, fearing a Russian invasion of British India, sought to control Afghanistan as a buffer state. Conversely, the Russians aimed to extend their sphere of influence into Central Asia. This geopolitical tug-of-war shaped Afghanistan's future in profound ways. The Great Game ended in 1907 with the Anglo-Russian Convention, where both powers agreed to respect Afghanistan's territorial integrity. However, the impact of this geopolitical contest lingered, influencing the nation's future interactions with global powers. Fast forward to the late 20th century, Afghanistan found itself at the center of another power struggle. In December 1979, the Soviet Union launched an invasion in support of the then communist government of Afghanistan. This marked the beginning of a brutal, decade-long conflict that devastated the country and its people. The Soviet withdrawal in 1989 left a power vacuum that led to the rise of the Taliban, an extremist group that seized control of most of the country by 1996. The Taliban's harsh regime and its harboring of international terrorists soon drew the attention of the United States. In 2001, following the tragic events of 9/11, the US launched its invasion of Afghanistan with the aim of dismantling the Taliban and rooting out al-Qaeda. This triggered another cycle of conflict that has profoundly impacted the nation's socio-political fabric. In essence, Afghanistan's strategic location has often made it a battleground for global powers, shaping its history and influencing its present. The complexities of these conflicts have left indelible marks on the nation and its people, shaping the Afghanistan we know today. In more recent times, Afghanistan has been a theatre of conflict, impacting its socio-political fabric. Its history, though marked by strife, is a testament to the resilience and fortitude of the Afghan people. So, where does Afghanistan stand today amidst all its tumultuous history? In the face of its past, Afghanistan is a nation of resilience and strength. It's a nation that, despite enduring a long and difficult history, continues to strive for progress, for unity and for peace. Let's take a look at the current political landscape. Following decades of conflict, the political situation in Afghanistan is complex and fluid. The government, international organizations, and various factions are all working towards establishing stability and peace. Yet, the road to political harmony is fraught with challenges. Power struggles, regional disparities, and a lack of resources often impede progress. But despite these obstacles, the dedication to building a democratic and inclusive society remains strong. On the economic front, Afghanistan is a country rich in untapped potential. Agriculture has long been the backbone of its economy, with a majority of Afghans still relying on farming for their livelihoods. In recent years, there's been a growing emphasis on diversifying the economy, with sectors such as mining, construction and services showing promising growth. However, economic development is often hindered by issues like corruption, insecurity and inadequate infrastructure. Now let's talk about the social aspect. The Afghan people have shown remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. Their society is marked by a deep-seated sense of community, hospitality, and respect for tradition. Women's rights, in particular, have seen significant advancements, with more and more women participating in education, politics, and the workforce. Yet, social progress is often slowed by conservative attitudes, insecurity, and a lack of resources. What is truly inspiring, though, is the unyielding spirit of the Afghan people. They continue to face each day with determination and hope, despite the difficulties that surround them. They are the true testament of their country's resilience, and their unwavering belief in a brighter future is what fuels their persistence. Despite the hurdles, the spirit of the Afghan people remains unbroken, as they strive for a better future. So, what have we learned about the history of Afghanistan? We've journeyed through the ages, starting with the early history of this fascinating nation. We discovered the ancient civilizations that thrived in the region, shaping the cultural and historical landscape of what would become Afghanistan. Their rich legacies are still evident today, a testament to their resilience and ingenuity. Then we delved into the period of the Islamic conquest. We saw how the region was forever changed as it became a vital center of the Islamic Golden Age. This era brought about significant advancements in various fields, including science, philosophy and art, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Our exploration continued with the Mongol invasion, a tumultuous time that posed significant challenges for the region. Yet, despite the turmoil, the people of Afghanistan endured, their spirit unbroken. From there, we entered the era known as the Great Game, a strategic tug-of-war between the British and Russian empires. This period was marked by political maneuvering and power struggles, shaping the geopolitical landscape of the region and beyond. We then moved to modern conflicts, a period fraught with challenges and upheaval. Despite the hardships, the Afghan people have shown remarkable resilience and tenacity, continuing to strive for peace and stability. Finally, we arrived at Afghanistan today. We took a look at the current situation, acknowledging the difficulties while also recognizing the progress made and the potential for a brighter future. Throughout our journey, we've seen the trials and tribulations Afghanistan has endured. We've witnessed the courage, resilience and strength of its people. We've seen the rich tapestry of its history, a blend of triumph and adversity, of cultural richness and human spirit. As we conclude, let's remember that history is not just a series of events, but a narrative of human experiences. It's about the people who lived through these times, their struggles, their victories and their stories. As we unravel the layers of Afghanistan's history, we recognize its rich heritage and the resilience of its people, a testament to humanity's enduring spirit.